My vegan girlfriend wants me to get rid of my cat. Can't believe I'm typing this. I 22M, girlfriend 21F for 7 months. She's incredible and we share a lot in common, including a vegan lifestyle, which is very important to her. She made it clear early on that she'd only date someone who shared her cruelty-free values, and I didn't find it hard to switch to a fully plant-based diet. My girlfriend was thrilled that I embraced veganism, and we became known as the vegan couple on our college campus. But there's one issue. I have a cat named Mittens, whom I've had for 3 years. She's adorable and sweet, but my girlfriend has always been a bit uneasy around her. At first, she said it was because she didn't grow up with cats, and I accepted that explanation. We agreed to spend most of our time at her place instead of mine, so the topic of Mittens rarely came up. Fast forward through the pandemic. My girlfriend and I have spent a lot more time together, and we've been discussing moving in together. Either we'd get a new place, or one of us would move into the other's apartment. That's when she hit me with an ultimatum. She said that if we took this next step, she couldn't be with me if I kept Mittens. She argued that owning a cat goes against vegan principles because cats hunt and eat meat, and that having pets is morally wrong for vegans. I was shocked. I told her I wasn't willing to give up Mittens and that, as a cat, she needs to eat meat. I explained that I did my best to reduce harm by buying reputable cat food, but my girlfriend wasn't satisfied. She asked how much meat Mittens consumes and how many animals are killed to make cat food. She even asked if I'd be okay if the meat came from humans. I was furious and told her that if her views on cats were this strong, she should have mentioned it before we got serious. She continued to criticize me, so I ended the conversation and left her apartment, feeling frustrated. When I got home, I hugged Mittens, trying to calm down, but then my girlfriend sent me a Reddit thread about advocating for the extinction of domestic cats. It was a lot to take in. I know I'm not giving up Mittens, but I'm also struggling with the idea that this could end a great relationship over a difference in ideology. I don't understand why she's taking such an extreme stance, especially when many vegans own cats. I've researched vegan cat food, but Mittens has digestive issues, and my vet advised against it. Some of my vegan and vegetarian friends think my girlfriend's position is unreasonable and that it might be an excuse to end the relationship. I'm not ready to break up, but I'm also unwilling to give up my cat. It's hard to accept that this might be the end of something wonderful because of one issue. Where do I go from here? I won't compromise on Mittens, but it seems my girlfriend won't compromise either. What can I do to make this work, or is this the end? Update. First off, thank you everyone for your advice. There were over 7,000 comments on my original post, and I received dozens of private messages. Honestly, I'm still a bit overwhelmed by the sheer volume of responses. I tried my best to read as many comments as I could, but there were simply too many to get through them all. I'd like to start by pointing out that my girlfriend's extreme views on domestic cats aren't representative of the broader vegan/vegetarian community. A lot of people mentioned that new vegans can sometimes be overly zealous, but most of us are just trying to avoid harming animals as much as possible. I didn't expect my post to spark such a heated debate. So, we broke up. I could never, in a million years, give up my cat Mittens. Many users pointed out that the issue wasn't really about veganism but more about control, and looking back, I can see that they were right. There was a pattern of controlling behavior from my girlfriend, which I had failed to notice. I called my girlfriend and told her that I wasn't willing to give up Mittens under any circumstances, and that, given the recent disagreements and our differing views, it would be best if we went our separate ways. I told her she deserved a partner who shared her values. When she asked if this meant we were breaking up, I said yes. She was angry, but overall, the conversation went better than I had anticipated. So that's where things stand now. I appreciate all the support and advice you all gave me. It's been a tough situation, but I'm confident I made the right choice. Thanks again for helping me see things more clearly.